Hey everyone, I'm recording 16 tons at the moment with a bit of slide, so I've been diving into how to play slide because I've never done much slide before, and I just thought give you a couple of things that I've discovered. One problem I've found in the past is that with slide you're supposed to have all these different tunings, and I don't use any specific tunings for slide. I don't use open tunings. And this particular song is in G, well, it's actually an F, but on my guitar it's in G because I detune it. Never mind that. The main issue for that is that I use the G string and the D string as my main drones. And then the other thing that I found very useful is that you dampen everything else. So these strings are always there, so they don't ring out, and my thumb is there, so that doesn't ring out. So essentially I'm just playing, and quite often with the thumb on the fourth string and the index on the third, and quite often then I damp the other one when I go over. So that's the main note. So this is a good example where I go. So when I'm playing the third string, my thumb is blocking the other one. So this is a kind of a riff which I found quite useful to mess about with. You play 4, then you put the slide on the 3rd fret, and then you play the 3rd string open, and then you follow that by the 4th again and slide up to the 5th fret. And if you play that without damping the 3rd string, you get that sound, which is a different chord. So that's when you put your index on the 3rd string so it doesn't ring out when you play that one. And then that as a basis will give you then the opportunity to I've been messing about with all the notes, especially on the 3rd string. And of course one thing with the slide that's so nice is you play 1, you attack 1, and you go up and down just with the slide. And the beauty comes from precision, I find, just as with singing. You're not fretting it, so you've got to be exactly on. So if you go a little bit past, it sounds badly out of tune. That was a bad one. Another note which I find very emotive is if you then skip to a high one. Which is the octave on the third string. Only that was out of tune. And then finally I would say the thrill or the trill, to be conscious about that. Don't kind of, because it kind of loses its power. Just some ideas anyway, hope you enjoy them. And by the way, that goes for any guitar. I just picked up the dobro because it happened to be in standard tuning, because my other guitars tend to be lower down. So, but you can use this system with a D and a G on a standard tuning, just playing them open on any guitar, and it'll work. Here's a bit more in practice. My knees in the way, unfortunately. This is with electric guitar and a slight delay, and don't forget I'm detuned 2 semitones.